Alright, Chad, let's get right into the stream, man. Thanks to everybody that tunes into the stream, Chad. Appreciate every single last one of you guys, man. Yeah, Chad, I probably won't be streaming that long, even though I said I was gonna stream for about 3 hours today. But yeah, Chad, I probably won't be streaming that long today, Chad. Like I said, I am kinda exhausted, bro. But then again, let's get right into the stream, man. Like I said, I appreciate everybody, Chad, every single last one of you guys, bro. Don't should we start with our first base or a picture? I think we're gonna start with our first base. Get him, righteous. Yeah, we're gonna start with this guy. Alright, okay, give me 30 seconds to like 3 minutes. Actually, give me about 3 minutes, chat. I'm gonna go make this quick meal, and I'll be right back, chat. I'm gonna get right into this game. We got Cincinnati. We gonna probably start all the way up to the, probably San Francisco or Colorado State. And then from there, we're gonna go to our picture. But yeah, so like I said, thanks to everybody that tuned in, chat. Every single last one of you guys, man. Give me a couple of minutes, chat. I'll be right back. started up, Chad. I apologize for having you guys wait. I apologize, Chad. Yeah, I really apologize. Good morning, Titan. How you doing, man? So hope you're enjoying your morning. I am, man. I'm definitely enjoying my morning, bro. Yeah. Alright, so let's get into the stream, man. That's it. Appreciate everybody that tunes into the stream. I truly appreciate y'all guys, man. Every single last one of you guys, man. Let's get right into the stream. You eating breakfast, Titan?
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball on the show next. Zach Wheeler will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
The right fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Hit reined in, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Striding into the box, Ketel Marte. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Ketel Marte.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. So now the Phillies offense will see what they can do. No score. Stepping into the box, Sam Day. He'll get to take his first cuts here. From the belt, kicks and deals. And guys, as we take a look at the Reds entering play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3, haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Kept his shoulders square, his hands inside the baseball, and was able to fight off a good, nice executed pitch for a knock.
So it's first and third with 2 away, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Guerrero Jr.
He struck him out, in and out of trouble as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, still no score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Sam Day.
Sam Day.
Hey, come on now, one time, right here. Need you right here, kid.
Now here's the pitch. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front. Couldn't keep it fair.
One ball, two
Not a
strikes.
bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Ball, that's out.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Takes this the other way to right, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Attaboy. Great job.
Hey, there's a base hit to lead off the 3rd inning. Talk about having a lot of traffic, D-Roll. He's given up several hits already, so he's been in the stretch most of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Dan. That is the name of the game for this offense. They're trying to get this guy in the stretch. Hopefully he misses over the heart of the plate like he's been doing so far up until this
Now
point.
batting, third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
And he popped him up. Hernandez shading to his right, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Kyle Garlick.
Now batting, left fielder, Kyle Garlick.
Ready to
going,
deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. Day, the runner at second with 1 away.
Get your pitch, huh?
A bouncer to the left side.
Oh, beat it out, beat it out.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Come on.
Stepping up now, James McCann.
Now batting, catcher, James
The
McCann.
2-2 pitch. Line drive to left. Santana is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Phillies strand 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
I thought it was going to drop, but when I looked back, it was like, yeah, we had it. Well, I didn't have to look back. Also, the reset recorded something.
Digging in, Sam Day. He singled his last time up.
Sam Day.
First offering on its way. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field.
Go to.
And that is off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit.
It had the distance, it had everything.
So a runner aboard at second
Now
here with
batting,
1 away.
third baseman,
And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Jr.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Up next for Philadelphia, the left fielder.
Here's
Kyle
a swing and a high pop-up.
Garlick.
Santana waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning here for the Phillies, and the brotherly love is in abundance now. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. In now for the Reds, Domingo Santana. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Domingo Santana.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Grounded to first. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. It's the Phillies 5 and the Reds nothing. Stepping into the box, Sam Day. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
1-0 the count. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
And nice and patient. Get your pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. 6 runs, 11 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
In the air out toward right field. Winker is there, 2 down. Digging in once again, Sam Day. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Counts 1-0.
With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Fouled away. Throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Back up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Oh, but the feed to the shortstop is off the mark.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
3-0 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Garlick.
Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Winker is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Phillies leave him loaded, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. Here's Carlos Santana now. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
First baseman, Carlos Santana.
He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you could coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Philadelphia Phillies took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Zach Wheeler earned his 5th win of the year. Dustin Beggs couldn't escape the 4th inning as he slapped with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com. Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jojo Romero, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA. That's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. One good game, one bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Skied into straightaway right. Catch is made. Runner tagging from
All right, you're
third.
good. Stay here, stay here, stay here.
The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly and only one run.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Sam Day earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up.
Dig,
And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record. Ready once again, Nick Senzel.
Second baseman, Nick Senzel.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. One there. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come into score from third.
It certainly looked like they might have had a big inning cooking there with first and third and no outs, but the double play kind of kills it. They did get the run in, but the batter doesn't get credit for an RBI.
Ready for another shot now. Sam Day. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Your pitch only, huh?
And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. To second for one. Back to first, but he wasn't able to get enough on the throw, and they'll just get one.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with two outs.
So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And their runners at the corners now.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Line drive snagged on a short hop.
Find the ball,
Throw on to first is in time, and the Phillies are turned away. They get nothing out of this situation as the inning is over. No runs, a hit, 2 left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Phillies 2 and the Reds 1. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up the infielder Ketel Marte. Now the 1-1 pitch. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? On to first to complete the double play. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Gurriel.
Get him with your best stuff right here, huh?
The 1-2. Ground down the first baseline. Cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Reds leave one. They're up 3-2.
7th inning, Reds.
Now at the plate, Sam Day 0 for 2 with a sacrifice thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball 1.
And a slider tails outside for ball 1.
1-0. Come on, baby. See you in the Nope.
2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
I can't imagine he was sitting on fastball at his neck right there. He is going to have to lower his sights if he's going to have any chance.
Hit the other way out toward right field. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th.
Yeah, and in this game, you always try to find a way to be hopeful. They win the first game of a new month and are now looking to keep it rolling the rest of the way.
4-2 the final score today. Cincinnati rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Andrees.
I don't understand, but we're not bringing in these runs like how we should. We got Vladimir, bro. It's like he's not doing nothing, bro. I'm picking it up from the slump that I had last stream, Chad. I'm really trying to, get better. But like I said, bro, Vlad, he's not hitting the ball. Bryce, he's hitting the ball, bro. But like I said, I'm trying to get myself out that slump. And, Chad, I feel like I'm, getting a little better at not going to. So we got a series against the Chicago Cubs. Definitely going to be a challenge, but I'm ready for it.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Jojo Romero, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he's struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Digging in now, Sam Day, and you can see he really enjoys hitting here at Citizens Bank Park, which is not a shocker. It's a good place to be a hitter.
Hey, make it yours.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, it was an up-and-down homestand, 5-4, but they left on a winning record. They got on the tarmac to get on the plane, feeling pretty good about where they're at as a ball club right now. First game of this road trip, they're going to have to smack them in the mouth right in the first inning.
2-0 now.
Much patience at the plate, man. Yeah, man, for sure. I gotta keep this up, though. You know what I'm saying? Not swinging and everything.
And there's the first strike, 2-1. On the year, Day has a slugging percentage a little over .425, a respectable number. Slapped hard the opposite way. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
At the plate, Sam Day. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Sam Day.
Come on, baby. One time. Here we go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. And they will not try running on that arm. Wisely so as he... Bottom of the inning now. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Sam Day.
Sam Day.
The pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Aguilar is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Sam Day.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 1-0.
2-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball.
You bang it, kid. Here you go. Hey, wait for your pitch right there, huh?
The 2-1 home is a fastball that misses.
Great situation right here. Leading off the inning, you gotta find a way to get on base any way possible. But I don't like to take the aggression away from hitters. If it's in your zone, I want you swinging.
Ground ball right side. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Yeah, and they know this is going to be a tough stretch on the road. To win the first game of the series has got to feel pretty good. Something to build on for tomorrow.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Chicago Cubs rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one.
No runs, 3 hits, no errors. They left 6.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. These two square off on the diamond right after this. Josh James is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, one thing.
First inning, he give up 6 runs, bro. 6 runs. That's why I say he's on the mound. He's bunned.
To look out for him, Matt, is if he can avoid the big inning. It's not that big of a deal to give up a run here and there, but sometimes he can be prone to giving up 3 or 4.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Gone!
Let's go.
So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him, and they cut the gap here. It's now 6-4.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box, Sam Day. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
And this pitch is lined softly here to the right side. Foul. 2 out, nobody on.
Go.
A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're on the short.
And he said it was a change.
All set for the start of the 4th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
One of the keys to secure. They want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And they'll take it to the bag. So in now for Chicago, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Well, if you're looking for, definitely has more pop, more home run potential hitting from the left side. This is his power side.
Standing in, Jesus Aguilar, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. On the ground over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Coming to the plate now, Sam Day. Now a throw over to first. Runner back safely.
Hey, wait for a good one and drive it, huh? Pick one out.
First delivery to him on the way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Striding in once again, Sam Day. He flew out in his last
That
at
rain
bat.
stopped, thank God.
First offering on its way. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Rojas has got it, and the first out is recorded. So digging in with a chance to win it here, Sam Day, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Possible winning run on second. No one out. High in the air down the right field line. Santana is over to his left as he snags this one for the first out of the inning. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with 1 away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with 1 out.
Every game has its offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
It wasn't a huge offensive day for him. He only had 1 hit, but he definitely made it count. Put one out of here that ended up being a really important swing of the bat in this one.
Yeah, that home run was crazy, chat. Like I said, I like playing at our home stadium, bro. For some reason, when I'm on the road, I suck. And for the people that was watching yesterday, chat, y'all already know, man. On the road, I suck. Well, certain games, but you know, certain stadiums like Milwaukee Stadium, I suck there. Like for some reason, I don't know, it's just something about the Milwaukee.
And it's a 10-9 final at the end of this one. Philadelphia scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Adam Morgan gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the Cubs, 9 runs, 11 hits. No errors. They left 13 men on base.
Different, and it's like, I don't know how to put it, bro. It's like, I don't know, bro. I just can't explain it.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia. Alex Wood gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, you know, that 5th inning can be an awful demanding inning for a starting pitcher. It's kind of like Wednesday being the hump day during the day of the week. Every starter knows they have to go 5 innings to qualify for a win. He wasn't particularly good in his last one, taking the loss, and I'm sure he's hoping for a much better fortune in this one today.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on.
And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
At the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Dave leads off second with nobody out. Here's a little chopper up the middle, reined in.
Stand up.
And there's one away. And in steps Scott Kingery. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago.
Kingery.
And he misses with 1 here. It's ball 4. So that'll at least bring the double play into the conversation with runners at the corners and 1 away. Stepping in, James McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. Pitch inside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit hard towards center. That's in there. Base hit.
Find it.
And the second run is across to make this a 3-2 ball game now.
Hey, that's a good executed breaking ball down in his zone. You got to tip your hat to the batter right there. He was able to get down on that baseball and drive it for a base hit.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Sam Day. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpire...
Standing in, Sam Day. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1.
Hey, come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up.
Dig.
Over to Aguilar at first. Will take care of him to end the... So that'll bring up Jason Hayward. No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. The 1-2. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. And Hayward has a base hit. Throw will hold him at second, but the go-ahead run's in scoring position now with still nobody out.
I don't know what side of the fence I fall on, boys. Old school, new school. I think I kind of stand.
Now at the plate, Sam Day, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Out the ballpark.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope, that's inside.
I have no clue, bro. That's all we gonna be paying, too much attention, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point.
I don't really care what people think. What people say, like I said yesterday, bro.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Like, watching me, bro. I don't care. I'm here to see you, not, like I said, bro. I don't really care about all that stuff. So when people be saying, like, why it's like that, bro.
Here we go.
Man.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Hey, like you can right there. Square it up.
Keep on doing.
Hey, you can do it. No one
now
better.
The 2-1 pitch is a good fastball swung on and missed.
2-2.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Why walk me?
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate. Crowd gets up for the 3-2, and a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. 1 left for Philadelphia. Still a tight ball game. It's 6-5. So coming to the plate, Sam Day. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch, and he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
Hey, your pitch. Get some wood on it.
The 0-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No. Hey, no one better. Need you right here, huh, now? Hey, drive him in. No one better right now.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Possible winning run on
Foul
first.
ball.
1 man away.
Right here, kid.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? To second for one. Back to first. It's a double play, and we've got more baseball coming.
Your attention, please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 3.
Whoa, still 6-6. Come on, man. We can fight in battle. Come on, Adam. Don't give up no homer.
Oh, the ground to second. Did he get his double play? Barehanded for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, it was a problem.
Come on.
Coming to the plate now, Sam Day. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul.
Let her rip, let her rip.
This is line to left. Schwarber is there to make the catch, and that means we've got more base. Now to the plate, Nico Horner. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here.
Nico Horner.
Ready with the 0-1. Late. This is popped up. Dave is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
I hate this rain, bro. We had 3 games back-to-back.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sam Day. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman.
Here we go right here. No one better. No one better. Hey, right guy, right place.
Before the pitch, a check on that winning run at first. And he'll dive back in.
Shoot up and drive it, huh?
The 1-1 pitch. Takes this the other way to right. And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only 1 away.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Ready for another chance? Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The winning run at second, however, the double play in order here. Ball 4, and that will move the winning run over to third base now, just 90 feet away. Struck him out. A huge punch out there, and the winning run stays anchored at third with 2 gone now.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side.
Please don't tell me. Come on, bro.
Digging in and looking for more, Sam Day. A 2-out hit would win it. Pass ball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. Here's the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Ooh, he saws him off with that one.
Hold it right there. Pick up the ball.
And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. And at long last, the winning run is across to score.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
At least I drove in that.
So the lineup really helped carry them to victory here in this one, and this man was a big reason why. He's our tops player of the game.
Multi-hit game, and one of them was a dinger. That's a solid day's work for any hitter, and it had an impact on the outcome of this game. What else can you say?
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. Christopher Sanchez earns his 3rd win of the year in relief.
7 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
Man, I might need it for a quick
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Left fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 9 on the year. And the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. The windup and the 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department.
Now batting.
Now in the box, Danny Santana. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. They're down 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Sam Day. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Has a look, now the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
In there, strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat. At the plate, Sam Day. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
The throw pulls him off the bag.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. The dude plays on Walker, but he got me.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Soft grounder left side. Barehanded on the hop. On to first, and they get the double play. So stepping in, Sam Day.
First baseman, Sam Day.
First pitch on its way. A bouncer up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Galvis back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Oh, man, that's just a back. Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this win.
5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. The Cubs.
Not our best performance, but it wasn't horrible. definitely didn't play horrible, but it's not our best performance.
A player is encouraged to continue to refine a skill essential to his game.
Need to cut that hair off, bro. Oh, God, we got the Mets, bro. Bro, we got the Mets at, oh, God, on the road at that. With that Cubs series, we tied it, which was okay. But now we go into the Mets. It's definitely going to be crazy. I'll be right back, Chad. Give me 30 seconds or something. I'll be right back.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Franklin Kilome will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
Sam Day.
Thanks for a good one, huh?
No more rain, but on the road, I suck.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sam Day is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going.
Number 22.
This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Hey, nice way to start a new series, D-Row. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Ah, way to get dirty. He is out. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on MLB Network after this. Digging in now for Philadelphia, Sam Day. He reached on a single in his first try.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
Now the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the move is Peterson. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So they score 4 times on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and
no errors.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Now the 3-2 pitch. A shot down the first.
I don't know why I tried to throw it over to this idiot, bro.
And he's safe at first as he beats this one out.
I don't know why, bro. I really don't know why.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Sam Day. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Hit back up the middle. Rosario brings it in. On to first, and there were 2 down. So digging in now, Sam Day. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First delivery to him on the way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Now the 1-0.
Come on. Is he blind back there?
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch, huh?
Squared that one up just a little late.
Wait for a good one. Drive it, kid.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching.
Yeah, and right there on the side. That was so idiot. Like, that was idiot.
Number 5, Dominic.
Hit. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready now, Sam Day. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
This is foul right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here we go.
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
Oh, baby. See you drive it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Hey, I ripped that up there, huh?
Betances is ready, on his way with the 3-2, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to.
Oh my God.
Next for the Mets, Pete Alonso. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Alonso.
1-1. Rounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up. LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Philadelphia took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Jacob deGrom, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport, you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
Man, you smoked that.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put Goodwood on it.
So next to the plate for the Phils, Ramon Laureano.
The center fielder, number 22.
Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in.
Watch him steal base.
He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down.
Nope.
Low throw, and he can't handle the short hop. So they can't get the strike him out, throw him out double play as there's a runner in scoring position now following the punch out. Coming to the plate now, Kyle Garlick. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Garlick.
He's set. Here's the 2-2.
You're up.
On a line, that's a base hit.
Should kept on going.
And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. So no runs here on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2, and we are tied 0-0. Digging in to try it again, Sam Day. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
I don't know why I whispered that. Way out the zone.
One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies' first baseman. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
The next 3-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Phillies down in order. They trail in this one 3-0. Next up for New York, Jock Peterson. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Peterson.
The 1-2. Hit hard to the right side. There's one.
That's an out.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits. No.
6-0.
In now, Fernando Castro.
Now the center fielder, Fernando Castro.
On it, made to short, 6. 1 there.
He's out.
On to first, a double play. One away now for the Mets in the 6th, and up steps the power bat of Pete Alonso. Hit hard up the middle. Kingery's there. He'll go to the bag for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Mets 7 and the Phillies 1.
I'm trying to hit it near that apple.
7th inning ready to roll, and here comes the first baseman, Sam Day.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And the 7th inning starts with a fly out here, 1 away. Digging in, Sam Day. He flew out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Oh, that's out.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Now the 1-0. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 10 for him on the year, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Yeah, all things considered, it's been a day to forget for them. So this homer will be a welcome to everyone in that dugout. Maybe this gives them a little momentum going into the next game. It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
11-3 the final score in this contest. The New York Mets wrap out 19 hits. Jacob deGrom earns his 6th winning decision in this one as he finished just 1 out shy of 9 complete innings. Jojo Romero permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
1 error. They left 15 men on base.
Like, I don't understand, but why do we got this Jojo Romero
3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.
You can pitch 4 or 5 innings, sometimes not even 5. Then you can pitch 4 innings. Could be a closer for that.
It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Lots of pink all around for this Mother's Day matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies and the New York Mets. It's going to be fun marveling at 2 of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network.
Bryce, I know you ready. I'm ready.
Marcus Stroman will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy's a pretty good pitcher, and I was looking through the stats, and one thing jumped out at me, a sub 1.20 whip coming into this start. That tells me a couple of things. 1, he's not afraid to throw strikes, and 2, when he does throw strikes, he throws quality, and he still gets people out. It'll be fun to watch this guy work in this one today.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning Game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
You know, this is one of the guys behind the dish, Freddie Ferguson, Dan, that the rookies are going to have a tough time with. If you've played in the league for a little bit, you understand that he's got his own zone.
You touched on it, D-Roll. I think he rewards the veteran players, not only pitchers, but position players. He makes the younger players, he makes them earn their keep.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Another strikeout for him on the mound. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and next is the catcher Wilson Ramos. The 2-2. To third, and they could get 2. LeMahieu for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired.
Let's go, Vladimir.
Now batting, Sam Day. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Wait for your pitch up there.
First pitch of the at-bat. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one.
Right now.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Nothing doing here this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Sam Day. Stroman's ready. First pitch on its way. And that misses low and away, ball 1.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1.
Hey, get your pitch
No
up
runs,
there,
just
do
one
something
hit,
with it.
and no
Let's go.
errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate. Good command of the off-speed pitches. Very little trap.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Wilson Ramos. Softly over toward the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Yeah, they could only manage 2 hits against him the entire game, so they were never really in a position to even challenge him. Rock solid win.
Bro, Josh James, he sucked, bro. We need to clean out this whole pitching staff, bro, and this rotation, bro. Keep Zach. Let go of everybody, man. Like, they suck. Josh James, he sucks, bro. The dude, Jojo Romero, he sucks, bro. Alex Wood, he sucks, bro. Like, this is ridiculous, bro. It's ridiculous, bro. He sucks. Josh James sucks. He's 0-3. Alex Wood, 1-4, he sucks. Cole Irvin, he sucks. Jojo Romero, he sucks. The only person that's good is Zach Wheeler, bro. And I'm not just saying that because the 5-1 record stat. It's because he can pitch deep into innings, bro, and he can get his wins. The rest of them, bro, they can't even pitch deep into innings, bro. Like, our closing pitchers are better than our starting pitchers. Well, overall wise, it's like, come on, bro. Like, this is crazy, bro. You lost that the next series, and we're on to the St. Louis series. St. Louis. You gotta start winning this game, bro. The AAA stats. I was actually cooking in AAA chat. In 2020, I was going crazy in AAA. I was batting .390 with 12 home runs, 27 RBIs, 53 hits, bro. I was
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the Philadelphia Phillies.
I hit a home run last time when it was
Jack Flaherty gets the call for Game 1 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Here's the pitch. Sam Day is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike 1. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, Matty, this definitely looks like a situation where somebody's going to have to call a team meeting. I don't know if it comes from a veteran or the manager decides to close the doors for a second, but this team has not played well. They find themselves losing lately. They lost the last game, and they're going to need a spark to get this thing turned around.
And the knuckle curve freezes him as he becomes out number 1.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more.
to the bottom of the zone. Or top of the zone, but it's like, I don't
Leading off,
put it that
the first base.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And there's your first out of the inning.
Alex Wood, he's already had 40, 50 pitches.
Striding in, Sam
on,
Day, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Hey, get one.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And the throw is there to record the first out. Into the box now, Sam Day. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all four corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Go.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And
I really don't.
so striding forward now, Sam Day. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground is short, right to him.
Beat it out,
and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Leading off the inning, Andrew Kisner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. And the pitch. Grounded to the right. Gloved by LeMahieu. And that's the first out. Settling in now, Sam Day. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. There goes the runner. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Bader is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is there.
Bro, we're just going straight to their glove, bro. I'll be right back, because I'm out of jump out a window. Give me 1 second. LOL, you serious? Nah, bro. Alright, chat. I'm trying to think. Should I go play with my pitcher for a little bit, chat? Because I am out of entertainment a little bit. So he's batting 295. How come he's not doing this with the Mets this season? Yeah, Mookie Betts 286. I'm all the way at the bottom. I know I'm batting like 240, so I'm not even in this category. So Bryce is batting 269. I already know I'm not even in this category, chat. Let's go play with my picture for a little bit, and then from there I'll probably call it a stream, chat. I am going to be ordering another MLB set. I don't know which one yet. Or I might be getting something different. I don't know. But I am getting another one. I forgot everything was next. Wait, see, that's what I'm talking about, bro. When I'm saying it don't save correctly. See, Chad, remember when I said yesterday, if y'all was watching, for the people that was in here, Chad, yesterday when I stopped playing with my pictures when it had simmed the whole series, bro, and it never saved.
And this will be a day he'll remember for quite a long time, as the man you see on your screen will be making his first ever appearance in baseball's postseason. Next up for the Red Sox, Gleyber Torres. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have two more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Cody Bellinger comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Now the pitch. Now he starts to chase a pitch outside, and he can't pull the bat back in time. It's strike one. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
First offering on its way. Tristan Casas stands in as he looks at a cold strike.
I am going to have to play my first baseman for a little bit. Once I get ticket like that.
Hey, let's go right here.
Hit sharply toward the right side, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning. Game on the line to get yourself on base, to create an opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Time called here, as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. Hunter Bishop is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Grounded softly down the line toward first. McCormick, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fly ball out toward left center field. Left fielder is on the move.
Oh my God.
McCormick
Slow idiot.
is digging for home. He scores and the Red Sox have tied it. It's a 2-2 game.
How slow he is, bro. Just watch this, Dad. Just watch this, bro. Where's he at? There he is. There he is. Right. Super cool. Dude, this is in slow motion. Like, come on, bro.
In now, Jeremy De La Rosa, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Left fielder giving chase. He's not going to get it. And the 2-out rally continues. The throw's offline. He's safe. And with it, they've taken the lead here in game 1. This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score.
Like, how don't you get the ball, bro? You're right there. And then the thing about it, Chad, the ball was in the air for a minute, bro. Like, come on, you cannot be that slow. Like, bro, at this, man, like, I'm just pissed off, bro. Like, that team, bro, I swear, bro, some days they got sticky fingers. And the next day they got butterfingers, bro. We got in this series, Chad. I hope we lose at this point. I don't even care.
Sam Day enters from the pen now as they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Hey, we got nobody, no one down here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. Is a slider that can't catch the outside.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
The 2-1 is taken for strike 2.
1 out, 1 out.
This one is long.
Oh my God, bro.
Launched. Look at this. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the ball.
Bro, it's ridiculous.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
Drilled right back up the middle. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Standing in now, Jeremy De La Rosa, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And we'll see what he can do with the tying run at second, the potential winning run at first with 1 away. Behind 0-2 now.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Tying and winning runs on base here with 1 big out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the 1 there. trying to pick things up where we left off. Frank Schwindel, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Last strike now for the Red Sox. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held onto it in the bottom to secure this win.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally.
Playoff series chat 2-1, man. Like I said, it's ridiculous, man. The first game, I'm not gonna lie, that was on me. I gave up that home run, so like I said, I'm not gonna lie. Then I came back in the next game and gave up another home run. So I'm not helping our callers any much, but like I said, come on, bro, you gotta see something. I don't want to go home. This shit tied up. Well, actually, they're up 2-1. Next game as well. Come on. Said, bro, I'm dying of laughter, bro. I don't be trying to be funny, bro. I just be like so pissed off, bro. And the first thing comes to my mind, I just say, bro. It's like, bro, I swear to God, bro, he was right there for the double play. And then a dude in the back.
Sam Day takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Sam Day.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tristan Casas. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. And it's belted high and deep into right center.
Oh my God, bro, I swear it's a God.
Around first, heading for 2. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a triple, his 3rd hit of the night.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
A man on third with 2 down. Popped him up. He makes the catch, and the Blue Jays have battled back to knock this series up at 2 games apiece as this ball game is over.
Well, he didn't even break a sweat in this one. 3 pitches, he gets the out, and heads to the clubhouse to celebrate. Can't do much better than that.
Before we take our leave, time for a look at our final line score here in what turned out to be a close 2-run victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top.
And I don't be trying to be like this. I'm trying to just stream and chill and be, you know, myself. Like, bro, I can't with these AIs. But like, he didn't have to do all that jumping stuff, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I played center field on MLB The Show 23 chat, and come on, bro. I can already see when you have to jump. Only time you got to jump if it's going off the wall. There was no need for him to jump right there at all. I think I want to watch this game, but there's no reason, like I can't. But hopefully we win this, so we lost it. One freaking game, bro, and we lost 2 straight. Oh my God, bro. I'm gonna be honest, Chad. I'm not re-signing with this team again, bro. I don't even care if we win the World Series, bro. I'm done with this team, bro. And our opposing pitcher, Nick Anderson, he retired. Like I said, I'm just going with this team, bro. They wasting my potential having me this. I'm not signing this 7-year, no $47 million contract to be no closer.
A check-in call from a representative. The player is offered advice on contract matters.
I know how to do that already. You told me last time.
A grievance previously issued is readdressed.
Listen, man. Yes, correct. Just get me out of here. I know I got 2 more years left on my contract. I'm trying to be a starter, bro. I know I got the starter potential. I'm not signing that 7-year contract. They got me to stop. We'll take that 5 years. I'm not signing that 7-year contract. I mean, Child would play spring training, like I said last time, to prove them that I can be a starter pitcher, but bro, it's really no need to, bro. I thought they already going to throw me right back at that closing pitcher spot.
An agent calls his client with an update.
The other guy never yet. You've been telling me this since I asked. I should have just kept my
With the arrival of another spring, teams gather to gear up for a brand new season campaign.
I'm not even starting none of these games, bro. Like, it's like, bro, I'm not, like, come on, I'm not going to be exposure to anything. I got a couple more years left on my contract, and it's like, I'm not starting none of these games. You got me as exposure. Crazy, bro. Like I said, so that first game against Boston, the team that eliminated us. Come on, bro. I mean, another season here, Chad. Like I said, we got 2 more years left on our contract, and then we're done. I think we're going to just play one of these games so it actually plays. Somebody was asking for my first base back. And so I'm going to go take a quick break and I'll be back. I'll play another game and then from there, talk about first base. Like I said, I'm a back-to-back all-star as a closing pitcher. Like, I don't understand, bro. I already know once I have free agency, but I already know it's
Ladies and
Sam Day comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 0, Sam Day.
All set to start the 9th in this one. And next, the dangerous power threat, Tristan Casas.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Striding in for Boston, Hunter Bishop. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. Fielded cleanly, and he'll take this on to first, and they're down to their final out, 2 away. Now the Red Sox DH, Jeremy De La Rosa. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. In there, and it's 0-1.
Come on, man.
Hey, push it first, push it first.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare, almost unhittable. Nasty downward action, high 80s velocity.
That's a ball.
Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but
throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
4-2 the final score today. Toronto.
All right, chat. Like I said, we're going to go back and play with my first base. I'm going to go take a quick break, chat. I'm going to
Lewis Thorpe.
Real fast. I'm going to just speed through that like 5-10 minutes, chat. Probably not even 10 minutes. Probably like 5 minutes is the least. But we're going to go back and play with my first base, chat. I'm not going to just have y'all watching the screen, chat. I'm going to have a game plan for y'all guys. I'm probably doing for 5 minutes or something. Yeah, it's just crazy. Make sure I'm not in the game. Oh yeah. Okay. Let me just put the random game. Alright, so I'll be back like in 5 minutes, chat. We're gonna get right back into our first base, chat. Like I said, thanks to everybody that's watching, chat. Like I said, I appreciate everybody, chat, that tunes into the stream, chat. Once again, man, I appreciate every single last one of you guys, man. And yeah, I'll be right back, chat. Give me 5 minutes.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Houston Astros. Astros baseball starts right now. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Striding in, Tommy La Stella. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for the Angels, the second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And that one swung on and missed 0-1.
First pitch, 1 o'clock.
Pitch on the way. And he popped him up. Correa is there. 1 out.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 27. Mike Trout.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. His line against Justin Verlander, he's got 5 base hits in 40 tries. 2 of those hits were for home runs. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
This is what fires me up right here. You don't get a chance to see this every day of the week. You got the reigning Cy Young Award winner squaring off against the reigning MVP. That's why you pay the price of admission.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Verlander has finished off more than 2,900 innings during his time in the major leagues. And with over 3,000 strikeouts, he's approaching the top 15 on the all-time strikeouts leaderboard. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. Left center, base hit.
Hey guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trout leads off first with 1 away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend, Matthew Ross. Very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Gone as it's into the Crawford boxes. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Angels are now out to a 2-0 lead.
Loved a homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
Here's Justin Upton now.
The left fielder, number 8.
As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Still only one out in the inning. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2.
Nope.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. The big bat of Albert Pujols is due up next. Verlander deals the 3-2. And Upton will reach as he looks at ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
And now for the Angels, Albert Pujols. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. He's set. Here it comes. And that's in there for strike one.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
Runners on first with one down. And that misses 1-1. Lifted in the air to center field. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Matt Thaiss.
Ready now for L.A., Matt Thaiss. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the stretch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. On to the bottom of the first, and the Angels are out on top now, 2-0. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
Stepping in, George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Astros, the center fielder, George Springer.
Now the pitch. line. That's a base hit into left field. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Striding in for Houston, Jose Altuve. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
All right, Cat, let's go.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 0-1 the count.
I said Shuho. Okay, let's get out of here. Cat. Shuho, that is crazy. I said Shuho. Hold on, Cat.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Cardinals baseball is straight ahead. Next on the show. Michael Baird gets the start for St. Louis in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy has a 3-pitch mix, and he needs all 3 of his pitches. If he has them all working and uses them properly, he has a chance to be very effective.
Now at the plate, Sam Day. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. From the stretch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. And fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They've been fairly punchless of late, losing last time out and in fact dropping 6 of their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, this team has definitely been struggling recently, and then you get a look up right now and you're going to face the ace. Somebody has to step up for this team. I'll tell you what, if they're able to score a few early runs off him and put him on the defensive, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple.
2 on here with 1 man out. And that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Base hit into right center. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to narrow the gap to 3-1 now. Into the box now, Sam Day, 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking a pitch.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
This is the first home run of the game, but the bats are definitely alive for both teams tonight. There have been a ton of hits already. These pitchers might want to duck and cover if things continue this way.
111.
Like I said, we're breaking out of that.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Tommy Edman, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the side. Might have.
Hot shot to first base and a great play to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one man left aboard. We played 2 full. The Phillies lead it 8-2. New inning set to get underway, and next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Sam Day.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Bader will slide over and put this one away. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here's the 0-1. Bounce to first. Right in. There's one. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. Cards forced to settle for 1. 5 innings complete. Phillies lead this one 10-3. Striding into the box, Sam Day. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here's the first pitch to him.
Here we go now. Come on now. One time.
Fouled off. Dyson, the former Chicago White Sox, he signed as a free agent with this organization earlier in the season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches.
I ain't gonna lie, that was so sick to go for that pitch.
Leading off for St. Louis, the third base.
To first. Scooped up. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Now at the plate, Sam Day. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
0-1.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
11-4 at the end of this affair. Philadelphia posted 11 runs on the scoreboard when it was all said and done. MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the St. Louis Cardinals. St. Louis find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Stepping up now, Sam Day will match up with Carlos Martinez to lead off the inning.
Come on, big guy.
First pitch on its way. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Fastball got him looking, as that had two-seam action on it. One gone.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Now batting, shortstop, Tommy Edman.
Down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Sam Date. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses 2-1. Phillies are still looking to crack into the hit column in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. After it is O'Neill. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here now is the pitcher, Carlos Martinez, from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Get to first, reined in. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Digging in, Sam Date. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
To 1-2 now. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Hey, started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Paul DeYoung. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Here now the 2-2. Bounce to first. He's got it. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Sam Date. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Hey, I need you right here, 1 time.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1.
No strike.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Hit high and deep out to straightaway left. O'Neill looks up, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Yes, sir. That ain't gold, though. We went 0 for 3.
A solo shot here to left as they pull within 1 here. It's now a 5-4 game.
Boy, this guy's hot right now. Hit a bomb yesterday and hit another tape measure shot today. When he gets hot, he hits them in bunches. This could be the beginning of one of those extended hot streaks.
Guys, it's offensive stars, and in this one, he arguably shined the brightest. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he really made it happen with the bat in this one. You see here, 2 hits, and 1 was a long ball, so he has to feel pretty good about what he did here.
And this afternoon's closes at a 1-run game, 7-6 today. St. Louis earned the win with a big 20-hit attack. Cody Whitley gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our...
Francisco, Padres, the next Padres. Jojo Romero is taking this game. Yeah. Wow. Home chat. They're 15-27, but like I said, it's baseball, so. But I'm looking at it. Should be easy, sweet chat. Come on, 15-27, bro. We're at home. Come on, bro. And when I'm at home, chat, I go crazy.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Jojo Romero will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, it's not a good thing when you give up 6 earned runs. You kind of put your team behind the 8 ball. It's tough to win when your team has to score at least 6 just to tie. This guy's a much better pitcher than he was in his last one, and he's going to have to be if they expect to win this game here.
Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Sam Day. Pitch on the way.
That's outside.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Let's go.
Now the 1-0. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder giving chase, and he makes the catch in the corner. Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Jalen Davis. He hit a...
Look, chat, this is what I'm saying. Jojo Romero is so horrible, bro. It's not even funny at this point, bro. We're in the 5th inning, bro. He's already had 80 pitches. Like,
sack fly earlier.
Bro, why?
Davis.
Is he still with us?
Ball sent back up the middle. LeMahieu's got it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Sam Day. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
This is skied into the air to straightaway center. DeShields is there, and that's the first out of the inning. Stepping into the box, Sam Day. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Could I go for that? But then again, I was too late.
I'm set with the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he got him.
It's always nice to keep
Next to bat for the Giants, Jalen Miller. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? LeMahieu for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. And here's the second-generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. He's doubled and singled in 4 at-bats in this contest. Date will put this one away, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Nothing further in the San Francisco ninth. One last shot now for Philadelphia. They trail 2-0. Ready once again, Sam Date, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield.
Come on, guy. Get your pitch up there.
He's set, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Tying and winning runs are on here with nobody out.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Here we go, babe. Need you right now. Here you go. Let it go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul.
Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
Here we go. Clutch up right now.
Here comes another 0-2.
Hey, no one better, huh? Clutch up and drive him in right here. Here you go. Hey, your turn. Drive him in.
And he gets him swinging. What a big out there as they're
That was it for me.
digging in once again. Brandon Belt. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. This one up just beyond the infield on the right side. Kingery is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out. So a big moment in the ball game here. Sam Date, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, he's hoping to be a hero and drive in the winning run, but that swing tells me he's a little too amped up. You don't chase a pitch that badly if you're playing within yourself.
Ready on 0-2. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least one more. Ready for another shot now. Aviatel Avellino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-2, here it is. First. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Last half of the 13th inning set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Sam Date. Pitch on the way. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Chasing after it is DeShields. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Yeah, that's a sweet win, especially on the road. They took the lead in the top of the 13th and held on to it in the bottom to secure this win.
So, listen, I wasn't a help. Grand slam situation, couldn't get the ball to the back. You know what I'm saying? So, I stuck that game.
After
it's really horrible.
Josh James, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base running.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire. So in now for San Francisco, Jarrett Parker.
Jarrett Parker.
And play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the fleet-footed first baseman, Sam Date.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1. Hit out towards second.
Oh, beat it out, beat it out.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Logan Webb. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Webb.
Hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. To second for 1, back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So striding in, Sam Day. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And the runner back safely. Harper, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning.
Hey, come on now, one time right here.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Let's fly, let's go right here.
On the ground is short. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to Belt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Fucking 0 for 4.
Number 77, Joey Vaughn.
Now this is slowly hit to short, probably too slowly to get 2. And indeed he won't look at second. He'll just flip it on over to first to take the sure out. Digging in, Sam Day.
First baseman, number 00, Sam Day.
First pitch on its way. Liner in there for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Throw won't get him.
Yeah,
great job. Talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Rose.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. This one's down to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors.
Well, just an excellent job right here closing this one out. He just collected the first save of his career. Got to start somewhere.
Our final line.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the San Francisco Giants and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alex Wood starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem than this one.
He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay, the tag, and he is out at third. And with that, the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors.
Why?
At the plate, Sam Day. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple. But it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
First and second here with nobody out.
Get your pitch, huh?
One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Oh my God. Every single time, bro. Every single time.
Hey, see it and rip it up there, kids. See it and rip it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Slater's under it. He's got it 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. Digging in now, Yolmer Sanchez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Yolmer Sanchez.
Hey, knock it down infield.
0-2, here it comes. To first, he's right there. There's one.
He's out.
The relay back to the pitcher, covering in time to double him up.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Standing in, Sam Day. He flew out in his last at-bat. Before the first pitch, a check at first, and he'll get back in standing.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right there.
Come on, you tired.
Oh,
geez, right down
time. Here we go.
Here's the first pitch to him.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Hey, see it. Hey, drive it. Here we go.
And there's ball 1. 4 runs, 8 hits, and 1 error in the ballgame for the Phillies so far.
Get that energy, tired. He's tired, bro.
There's the big breaking ball, and it's by him for a strike.
Oh.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Like, I don't understand, bro. Like, come on, man. That was right there.
Bottom of the 6th inning now, and set to go is the rookie first baseman, Sam Day. Now the pitch.
Yeah. Hey, let her fly. Let her fly right here.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first. Into the box, Yolmer Sanchez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Sanchez.
A bouncer up the middle. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play. And another crisis is averted here as the inning is over. At the plate, Sam Day. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Here's the first pitch to him. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The windup and the 0-1. Scorched to third. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And the throw won't be in time as he'll be able to beat out the recovery throw at first.
Well, as we take another look at it, you can see that this thing kind of handcuffed him and he couldn't make the play. Comes off the heel of the glove, and the leadoff man is aboard.
Come on, Vlad.
Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The 1-2. Hard on the ground towards short, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll quickly get it in here to hold that runner at third base.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
11-0 the final shutout total in this one. The Phils jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Alex Wood Notches his 3rd win of the year. Domingo Germán was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score this afternoon.
I'm trying. Okay, we got another home stand against Colorado. They're 26 and 21. Like, I don't be understanding, bro. Like, sometimes you say my contract is at 70, 60, then it's at 80. Like, come on, bro. Like, what you playing? And we have definitely lost that series to San Francisco, which is horrible. It's not a way we should have, you know. Come on, chat. We played horrible. No, I don't have MLB 25. It's something that, like I said, the dude asked me about that earlier. Like I said, I'm not really into the newer ones. And how you doing, by the way?
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Colorado Rockies and the Philadelphia Phillies. Stay tuned for Phillies baseball next. Zach Wheeler gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
One of the things we'll look for early, Matty, Zach Wheeler, at times control can be an issue. So one of the keys for Zach Wheeler, getting ahead early in counts.
Sam J.
Hey, get your pitch right up there, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Line towards center field. Blackman is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game.
I don't know, bro.
Second inning set to go, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. He's on the ground over to first. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second. Digging in for his second at-bat, Sam Day. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count.
Come on, big guy, see it. Drive
Pitch
it
on the
right
way.
here. Ball, that's out.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
Now the pitch.
That was a clear walk right there. He's trying to walk me. He was literally trying to walk me.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. James McCann will be next. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. Dahl is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West. Striding in once again, Sam Day.
For the Phillies, the first baseman, Sam.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In on the hands a bit with the fastball. It's 1-0. Sent out to straightaway center field. Blackmon is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. In now for Colorado, Christian Yelich. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Christian Yelich.
Now the payoff pitch home. On the ground to first. Can this be true? He'll come to the plate with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first is too late, so no double play, but no run scores. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Sam Day. Now here's the pitch.
All right, come on now. One time. Let it fly. See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
That's a ball.
Hey, good eye, good eye.
That counts. 1-1.
See it, drive it. Let's go, kid.
Ball. Hey, your pitch right here.
The 2-1.
Hey, get your pitch, drive it right there. Get your pitch, drive it right here.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Charlie Blackmon now.
Now
hey, roll it up here.
The center fielder, Charlie Blackmon.
The 0-1. And to stay out of the double play here as he lays this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. In is Christian Yelich, runner in scoring position with two gone.
Hey, strike this guy out. Let's go.
Yelich.
On the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
Okay, I gotta get a hit, bro. If I even get a chance.
Striding in for the Rockies, David Dahl is one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. The play is in order, however. Sent on the ground out to second. He lays out, but he can't make the play, and it's through into right. Standing in, Sam Day. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bowden, a 6'4" lefty. He was taken in the second round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And tonight's final, 7-3. Austin Voth claims the win out of the pen, his first.
This is going to be BS.
So we witnessed a close one here, but this man was a big factor in the outcome, so we're inclined to pencil him in as the top player of the game.
They got me sitting out games now, but I feel disrespected.
Afternoon baseball here.
I'm an everyday player. You feel me, Chuck?
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Sam.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. These Rockies guys, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the third game. You'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road. So this is a big one for this ball club.
Now at the plate, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And the Phils trying to make this first inning even better here. This is line to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. Coming to the plate now, Davy Grion, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Wow, he's looking awfully shaky to start this game, guys. That's 3 hits and a walk, and there's no doubt that he's fighting himself right now. See if he can get this train back on the rails here.
Kyle Garlick.
Comes set, the 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Dahl. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the 1-run scores here in the front. That'll bring up Tony Walters as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. They ball to second. 4. 1 there. On to first, and they get them both. So coming to the plate, Sam Day. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is. And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Bounce to first. Fielded. He'll come home with it. They get the force at the plate. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Just what the doctor ordered. He gets the double play to get him out of the inning. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Now to the plate, Sam Day. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Man, you smoked that thing. Attaboy, good job.
So 1 gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Day stands at first with 1 out. Runner goes for second. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Giving chase is Dahl. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. The relay throw on to first, and they get the double play. So no runs on 1 base.
God, bro, I'm telling you, bro.
So next it'll be the number 4 batter for the Rockies, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Well, this guy makes a living on hitting fast.
Ready for another chance? Charlie Blackmon, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. The 3-1. To first. Scooped up. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play. Digging in and looking for more, Sam Day. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
Grounded to third. Gloved by Arenado.
Come on, come on,
and
come on,
that
come
will
on.
conclude matters here in the 7th. 4-2 the final score today. The Philadelphia Phillies rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Adonis Medina earns his.
Still not what I wanted to go. Oh man, that sucks. And appreciate the subscribe too, chat. Like I said, I don't be coming on here asking nobody for no subs. That's not me. You know what I'm saying? But thanks for the sub, Chet. I appreciate that. I can't even see who, subscribed to me. Chet, I would have gave y'all guys a shout out. I hate that YouTube is like that, bro. That you can't see who just hit that sub. Y'all guys but whoever did that, man, I appreciate you guys. Like I said in chat, truly appreciate that. And like I said, thanks to everybody that comes in the stream chat. Take that series at home against Colorado. They're 27 and 21. We're 24 and 26. I think I'm gonna play the first game of the series and then probably call it a stream.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. It's Baseball on the Show, and it's coming up next.
I remember I had a series against, I think it was Miami, though. I don't think it was
Daniel Castano will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, Danny?
It's not easy as a rookie to go out there and establish yourself, get the off-speed pitches over, and just try to be the same pitcher that you were in the minor leagues. And one of the big keys, not get ahead of yourself.
Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Sam Day.
There you go, left fly.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up, Acuna. Gone to lead off the inning.
Let's go.
So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 13 for him on the year, and it's given the Phils a 2-1 lead.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Now in the box, Sam Day.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Hey, I need you right here, one time.
And it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Row. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
Lifted in the air out to right. Polanco giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Come on, Scott.
And in steps Scott Kingery. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
Scott Kingery.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Come on, Scott.
Come on, big guy, get your pitch.
Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
Lifted in the air out towards left center.
You're going.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. One left.
Yeah, that wasn't what we wanted.
Here's Gregory Polanco.
The batter, the right fielder.
The 3-2 pitch.
Right here.
On the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The tag gets one. On to first. It's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. One hit's all they get. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Philadelphia is on top 2-1. At the plate, Sam Date. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Hey, keep it going.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Hey, right guy, right place. Here we go.
Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Now another 0-2.
The count is 1-2.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Well, his struggles continue.
Dude, I'm super
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Steve.
Come on, man.
As he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 8 feet away at third.
Yeah,
oh, and he can't come up with it. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Sam Date, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Here's the first pitch. Fastball well outside.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Looking good. No one better up there. Here we go.
Keep it going now. Keep it going. Hey, it's your turn. Drive him in.
The set and the 1-1. Swing and a ball served into center field, and it's going to work out. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And the second run will score as well as they grab the lead here at 5-3.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in 2 for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the 9th inning.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next will be Ramon Laureano.
Hey, keep going up there. Clutch up.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So disaster strikes here in the 9th, as a late rally has certainly dampened the.
Yeah, and that's just a punch to the gut of the home fans as they watch their team fall behind in the top of the 9th. Then they can't get it done at the bottom and come away with a loss.
And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Philadelphia Phillies came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Christopher Sanchez wins his 4th game out of the bullpen this year. Sir Anthony Dominguez closes the door for the save, his 6th. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Like I said, we went 3 for 5 with a home run.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For Atlanta, 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the
Alright, shit, I'm gonna call it a stream here, man. Like I said, I appreciate everybody that tunes into the streams. Like I said, chat, everybody means a lot to me that joins here, bro. And for the person that hit that sub, man, I truly appreciate that, chat. Like I said, Titan, thanks for being in the stream with me, man. Truly appreciate y'all guys, and yeah, chat. I appreciate everybody that tunes in, man. Like I said, every stream, bro, y'all guys motivate me to stream on here, chat, every day, bro. Like I said, we're definitely, I probably playoff streams and streams and stuff like that. I probably won't, but yeah, so like I said, we'll definitely be streaming tomorrow. I might stream later on at night, but that's a big if. But like I said, I appreciate y'all guys, and I'll see y'all boys tomorrow. And everybody get us y'all day, get us y'all night, and I'll see y'all boys tomorrow. We out.